here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting. It's the LA Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens. Weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time now with a man out of Texas Tech. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Jackson to throw it. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Brought in. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. 4th down, here's Jackson. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Hey, Ray, 21.
Right to the air is Herbert. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
59.
Back to the air, Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fields this one at the 3. Jukes away from one. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Count.
Herbert from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it fine if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts, Tom Moore, Peyton, play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Chargers are going to opt for a 50B, 3rd down.
180! Get hot! 180! Hey!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
1st and 10, Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Yeah, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Hampton gets it out of his own read. The ball's out! The ball's out! He lost it! But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. It's an LA touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Ken, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returnable from the 2. He dodged the tackle. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Back gets the handoff. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 33. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Now here's Lamar. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuck on that one.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Herbert now. Oh no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. No run here. Hit behind the line. That goes loose. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. 40. At the 20. And he will take it back for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Dicker on now for the PAT. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right. Big gain downfield. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Hey, go Lion, launch. Ready? Route. Hey, Ray. Set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the 2nd. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Go. Set.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Short pass brought in. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice wants to find the lane upfield and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Set. 180. Set.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Now Herbert to throw. Drops this one off to Hampton. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. Lion. Let's go.
They'll run with Hampton. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Dicker on now for the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And they'll take the lead. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. First and 10 now from the 30. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They go play fake with Jackson. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Henry's going to try to pick it up. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Lamar. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Cater Kohu. And the Chargers will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
21. We need to...
Here's Herbert. Flush down out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Catch made left side by Ibuka. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Kappa. Hey, OP.
Running back sent in motion. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Buying some time right. He's running for it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That one gains 7. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Well, he rocks that tackler. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Crowd right. Let's go. Hey.
Herbert. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Chargers grow their lead to 8. Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Hill now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down throw for Jackson. Headed out right. He's keeping it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it again. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Shoves him off. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set. Hold me troops right. Set.
Running it with Hampton. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Chased out to his right. And they pick take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
The drive begins with Henry. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Likely spot right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Hey, middle.
It's Henry on the counter. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst, the quickness of pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
This is Henry on second. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Changing it up here, Jackson sends this to the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Back to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Going right this time with Hampton. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Herbert from the gun. Makes the catch. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Third and just 2 to go.
5-9. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Buys time, rolling right. And they pick him off again. Nate Wiggins has got it. Well, the depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Walker hauls it in. And this one does not go far.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it. Once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
2nd down now. They need 7. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Cater Kohu. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. 2nd time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers push the lead up to 12.
Ravens 23.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Hill now to return it. Escapes the defender. He lost the football. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown.
You could feel, even up in the booth, a full-on panic there for just a moment. But he did make sure it never overwhelmed him. He picks the ball back up. May have cost him some yards. Didn't cost them the possession.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Jackson. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. First down, ball at the 36.
No, we changed it. 13.
Jackson throwing here. Finds him over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Want to quit? 2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action now with Jackson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know I love those chunky completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
All right, ready? Shot.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Pressure's there. The Chargers got him. And he's chased out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack for the defense. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They go play fake with Jackson. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, then interceptions follow.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They motion the tight end over. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. Kicks it downfield. On target to Gadsden. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. He's got it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Kappa. Go.
This is Hampton, right side. Still has some space inside the 35. Here he goes again. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers making a 3-score game in the 4th.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Chargers go up by 19. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Justice Hill on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Getting out to his left. Andrews has it. Working downfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Goes to the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down. Here's Lamar. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Andrews snags another one. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. An excellent game. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. Quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and a yard.
And again, it's Jackson. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Flying down the middle of Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Ravens shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Herbert from the gun. Completed to his running back. Gets some space around midfield. There he goes again. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
Go.
They're going to pass it here. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there.
Chargers.
Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers go up by 19. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Justice Hill on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Play fake. Jackson. He's got it to him yet again. And that one is cut. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they pick him off again. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers continue piling onto this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Hill now to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So 2nd down coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Into Henry on the inside handoff. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. Trying to push deep downfield. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Here's Hampton, open the drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like